Hi and welcome back to It's Miracle Budgeting. My name is Brandy and I am a cash budgeter. Today I'm doing a video that's different for this year, but it's not actually different for my channel. I did this same video last year and I think I've done it since I started budgeting. This is my 2022 planning setup walkthrough. I am going to cover everything I have in these books except for my challenges. I am going to do my challenges in a separate video so that I can kind of concentrate on those and spend a little bit of time on those. So first, let me explain why there is two. The first one is a 7x9 Erin Condren monthly planner. I did purchase printable stickers. I purchased some stickers from some people and I'll show you these items. And then I wanted a calendar or a planner that I could take with me that wouldn't be huge. And last year I did all of this inside of my planner and it was just way too big. It was bulky. I mean, this has 12 months of stickers and it's already very bulky. So you can imagine with this inside of it, it was very bulky. So this year I decided these are things I use when I do my budget, when I do my cast shovings, or when I'm doing something on camera. And so I don't need this with me 24/7. This is something I do like to take with me. It's not just my budget, it's also my calendar or planner. Can't talk. It's also my calendar and planner. So we will go through the planner first. I'm actually going to open my phone to the side of me so I can kind of grab some of the shops that I actually purchased these items from. Majority, I think 100% actually, is from Etsy. So I just want to open my Etsy and have my transactions available so that I can give credit to the stores and where I purchased it. And then also so that you have the availability to go purchase it. Okay, so again, Erin Condren monthly, it does let you budget it. I have tons of covers from all the Erin Condren stuff that I purchased. So this is just one of them. And this is one that actually is shown green on their website. I wanted blue, just even though purple's like the theme of my channel, I like this one. So I did do this. So when you open it, I added the pockets that are available. They're like 3M pockets. They are available from Erin Condren. And then I just have here some bullet points from Sticker Mama. And then these are Erin Condren free stickers that came in something. I can't remember what it came in. So I just keep those here so if I need them, they're available. This sticker is from Sticker Mama. She actually has some really good planner setup items. It actually helps just kind of get you moving in the right direction and kind of understand what to do with your planner. So obviously nothing with these. This is probably one of my favorite things I have. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see what we have going on here. So this is my year at a glance for 2022. And it allows me, you pick your labels, it's fully customizable. Last year I had like a ton and I realized I didn't use half of them. So I actually went in and did it this way. I have not put any quarterly bills in and I've not done my kids' no school dates yet. I've just done both of our paydays, birthdays, and semi-annual bills. So it lets you kind of have a hot spot. So I know when I look at blue and it's very obvious, the blue is my paydays and the pink is his, I know where our paydays are. Again, if you're not on my channel, we don't budget together, but we still combine as far as we split household bills, anything for the kids we split. He saves his money, I save my money, but we all come together for common goals. So next is this page. I actually used Erin Condren stickers to decorate. This is last year. I think I have my planner here. Hold on. This is my planner from 2022. And I actually don't even know if I finished this page or not. Oh, I did it, well, through October, that's not terrible. But what I did is I kept track of my no spend days, the total amount I spent, like spending money, not groceries, things like that. And then how much debt I paid each month. So it was kind of neat to see, like this month I paid $5,000 in debt. This much I paid $26.96. Like it was neat to track it. And then I need to do the last two because we're getting to the end of December. So I want to do those. But that is how I did. And here you can see I had my challenges, my savings, debt, everything was all inside my planner. So it's a pretty thick mama. So this is gonna be probably geared more towards paying off student loans and our vacation and savings for a house. So again, if you're new to my channel, I have a personal loan that will be paid off beginning of 2022, and I have some personal debt that I want to pay off probably will take until July or August, maybe sooner. It could be sooner, and then I'll be debt free except for student loans. I don't have a car payment. I don't have anything, and neither does my husband. Actually, he has no debt as far as that. So one of the things I want to work on is make a plan where I can track how much did I save for student loans, how much did I pay on my loan, how much did I save, and how much did I put towards vacation. But it's not a ton of room, and I have it kind of organized in my brain if I need all of those or some of those. But our vacation is to see our daughter, son-in-law, and grandbaby grandbabies in next Christmas time period. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm planning appropriately, buying tickets when I need to, things like that, and kind of have some reminders in there. So this one, I actually do any important due dates that I have. Majority of these are credit cards. Majority of these have zero balance, but I keep track of the due date. That way I know if something needs to come out. I have automatic payment set up on all of my cards. So if I use a Target card and I forget and I haven't budgeted for it, I need to make sure that I have enough in my rollover to cover that. So I do keep that hot and ready there to do it. So I talked about in a previous video, Erin Condren changes her layouts every single year, and this layout was purchased previously from Planner Kate or Caffeinated Kate Print Shop, and so you can see it doesn't fit. In fact, you'll see there's a lot of stickers in here. Let me see if I can find a really good example. There is a lot of stickers. Ooh, I forgot the whole month there. There is a lot of stickers in here. Okay, this is a great example. See how this is not lined up correctly? I printed these on an inaccurate size, and sticker paper is not cheap. So I did refuse to reprint them. I'm using them. It's for me. I don't really care. So it's just one of those you will notice as you go through my planner. But because Erin Condren changes her sizes, I already paid for this file. I can print this 100 times if I wanted to. I didn't want to pay for it again, so I did use it even though it doesn't have a perfect border. It is what it is. So majority of these stickers are actually from the Caffeinated Kate Print Shop, and then also, what is my other one I use all the time? Nicole Hutch Designs. So that's where majority of these things are from. I might have a few stray from a shop that is no longer around who I was friendly with and gave me some things, but I think majority of this is the Caffeinated Kate Print Shop and the Nicole Hutch Designs. So after that, I actually have a goals page. This is motivational 100%. And then these I kind of use as a brain dump. So if I need to remember something, I want to, I see an item I like, I try to wait 90 days before I purchase anything over $50. So I try to do that. And over here, even last year, I could show you, I do goals here at the end of the calendar month. I do go in and mark if I met my goal or not. I usually use a different color and just put like a smiley face, a sad face, a small note, things like that. And it helps me stay on track for my goals through the year, because as we have short-term and long-term goals, sometimes you can lose sight of either one of those if you're concentrating too much on something. Over here, I always do targeted funds. I always do the funds that are like important to me right now, I'm trying to build or just have a need for. And then over here, my goals, this is just reminders to myself and hot short blurbs of what I need to remember this month. And that for example, tracking my expenses. I've been terrible at tracking my expenses, which is how I ended up with credit card debt again. Again, not a huge amount, but enough to make me pause and go, what are you doing? And like here, no new debt. You can tell what my goals are. So that is the page right after the calendar. Next, I do my budget, and then this is with the Budget Moms paycheck budget. And this is already posted live if you want to see this. And then this will be up in about a week or two. Then next I have my spending tracker, and I have it marked because it's a goal for me. So this is where I record all of my transactions, every single one, whether it be cash, credit card, doesn't matter. Any way I spend money, I am to record them here. This is my weekly check-in. This one I already know because I've already prepaid for this. This is why I know this, but the rest of them I will see as the month goes on. And I did change. I was tracking a ton of stuff. I was tracking way more than I did this year. And this year I kind of walked it back and went, do I really need to keep track of all of those on my weekly check-in, especially if they're used more of a sinking fund than a cash envelope. So that was why I changed that. Next, I have a transaction log. This is purely for credit card transactions. So even if I'm at a gas station and I don't feel comfortable going in with cash, or they don't accept cash and I use my credit card for gas, even if I pay it back right away, I want to track these, because one of the ways I ended up with a little bit more credit card debt is that I would just swipe my card and I'd swipe my card. And in my head, I'm like, oh, I have cash, I'll pay the cash back. And then as I go through, I swipe again in that category into the cash. And really I was over budget in categories because I wasn't properly tracking. So that is, again, one of my huge goals for January, is to get back to tracking properly. And then here is just a transaction sheet for my sinking funds. If I take or use anything or add mid-month, transfer, whatever, that's what this is for. And then last of all, I have my debt tracker and my savings tracker. I wrote these in because I wanted to see how it would look with because it's two different categories of savings. So I was kind of testing it. This is actually already not accurate because I redid my budget, but I'll fix it. It's fine. So that's how every single month works. And then this one does not have a back section of paper because I got the smaller one. So the only thing I have is the next year, which I actually love. I use this relatively often, and that is all that is in my calendar, our planner, and I of course have the sticky notes and all that jazz. Whenever Erin Condren has a big sale, I typically go buy some of her accessories. So that is my planner and budget binder all in one. I use it for everything. Like if I go back to the January, right now it only has bills. These are Nicole Hutch, these transaction stickers. These are Nicole Hutch. That's Nicole Hutch. That's Caffeinated Kate. This is the one that's out of business now. I can't find anything on her. And so that's what those are. But I also will write in appointments or kids stuff or whatever. It's my planner too. I use it all in one. So that is my planner. This is like my, in fact, I put on it 2022, the future, my life plan. This is a get your shit together, do what you need to do, and here's all your reminders of what your goals are. So you'll kind of see in here, there's different categories, some of them super important and some of them not, but it was really important to me. So this is it's just a Erin Condren notebook. I haven't yet. I want to create a sticker sheet that has all my sections and everything in here. I haven't done that yet. And then I have savings. So I'm tracking my savings. Every single time I do a deposit, I track my savings. And then I also have one for my emergency fund because I do have two separate. I have a savings in my binders. And then I also have savings accounts with various amounts of money in it. And then I have my emergency fund in my savings binder. So again, I was testing them to see if I like the layout, if I want to change it. And then challenges I'm not going to touch on because I am going to go through that in my savings challenge video. So this is going to be my goals for the quarter. Yes, it's very busy. I got sticker happy and was super excited. I'm going to be filming that today, so I'll have that filled in. This is a template for me tracking out when my loan will be paid off. It's kind of one of those fluid things that may not be perfect by the time I get done, but it is showing how I'm paying everything off and all the payments I have scheduled as of right now. So that was those. Next is a section that is important to me. I do have it bookmarked. It's called the book quarter. This is actually from Sticker Mama as well, and I actually have two sets of these in here. That is 200 books. I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to accomplish it all, but I wanted to track different things. So like this would be my professional, for example. This may be my historical. I was a history major in college. I actually gave up on finishing my master's degree. I was 12 credits short, and I looked at my debt and I looked at my current job and went, I'm never going to use that degree in this job, and I make good money and support my family well. There's no reason to continue. So I do still read a ton of history books. It's a passion of mine. And then maybe have like free reading and professional development or something like that. I doubt I will finish all 4 of these, but I did want to kind of separate that out, and her sticker sheets are very affordable. Here is my debt currently. As you can see, I have tons of cards with balances. They don't all have high balances, and some of them are business debt, so it is not the same, but I do have a plan to pay those off. And then this is something I want to track all of my debt. Here's another sticker that's not printed correctly, but I did want to track all of my debt for the year so that if I have debt, I can track it and I have a room for it. Now, my goal is to not have debt. My goal is to pay these back and then be on a cash budget truly and pay everything immediately. However, as I saw in December, there was a lot of social, emotional, holiday, just a lot of pressure in different ways. And I did shop or buy things and didn't handle my finance correctly. Now, it wasn't all like splurges, but like I mentioned earlier, I didn't document correctly, and then the money that was in the sinking fund didn't go where it should have gone or whatever. So instead of hashing it out, beating myself up and doing all the stuff, I see what the problem was. Hopefully next time I'll have more tools to deal with it, but now I'm going to move forward. So I do hope to track. And again, I hope I don't have any of these months, but I do have it just in case I need it. So one of the big goals of 2022 is to save for our new home. We, in case you're new, do have a really old, I think it's 50 years old this year, manufactured home. And so far we've been really lucky. We haven't had a ton of repairs, like knock on wood, but we are saving for a regular home with a yard and all that stuff. So our new home, I have not figured out how I'm going to budget this section yet, or how I'm going to do this section. It might be, keeping track of homes we like. I have no idea. It's just kind of in here until I figure out what I want to do. But the important one is the down payment. Now, this is no longer available because she is out of business. It was HappilyEverPlans. I love her shop. I wish that she had not gone out of business. I don't really know what happened. It obviously is personal to her, but I truly love her to pieces. She just is an amazing person, and I wish that she'd come back and visit me in my DMs because she was amazing. But she has this awesome Saveopoly that I actually plan on doing. I'm going to pay all my debt off, and this will start, I think, in like summer winter, early fall, and I'm going to start doing this every single payday. I'm going to do, if it's a big one, I do one. If it's a smaller one, I do two. And so I'm doing it that way, and I'm hoping to finish it more than once as I do different, you know, with my business and all that. And then I have credit score information back here that's not completed because I didn't want to have it on camera, but it does allow me to track my credit score. So that is how I am doing mine. I again have my challenges in here, and I will show you those in a separate savings challenge video, but that is what I'm doing with my planning or my planner setup for 2022. I would love if you'd post below what you're doing, what type of planner. There's so many new planners out right now, and a lot of actually YouTube planning people in the budgeting community that have created some. Had I known they were coming out, I might have waited and checked them out to see if I wanted them, because while I love my I really truly love Erin Condren's, I also want to support the little guys who are not as big as Erin Condren, that are just getting started and have these great ideas and are motivated to be productive in our community. So next year I probably will visit and try to buy one of those. I think it's an amazing thing that these women, I think they're all women, are doing. So that is mine. I hope you'll post down below what you're doing, what you're using, any new fresh ideas you've did this year. If you like this video, I hope that you will like. It does help me in the algorithm. Please make sure you subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. I do not post at the same time and the same day every single week, and you could miss videos. Last of all, I hope that you will have a happy new year, and I hope to see you again soon and your budget is going great. Bye guys.